Alright, so playing some Dune. Jesus. I need to get some parts. We need to go. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of shit in our way. Is this where I need to go? No, it's different. No, it is this. Okay, I just need to find the way in some way. I think this is a base. Somebody put down right next to it. I think that's something different. No. The one I need is right there. So, okay. I think I can just climb probably. Anything here that I would need? No. Nope. Okay. I completely forgot one of the things I need to do. Just this. And I forgot to put up my shield. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Thank God I was able to. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Guess I should take some blood back. C is kind of a... I'm not using that button, so... Key bindings. The heck is C? Hello? There it is. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. Did I not jump? Ooh, God. Jesus, that is scary.
Identify yourself.
There's more over there. Nice. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh my God. Fucking, let me go. You gotta be shitting me. Oh my God, they got fucking... I got taken back. Jesus. Okay, I lost some of my stuff, I think. It's not a too far of a... drive. Made 100. I can go over there again. I keep forgetting about my freaking abilities. Jesus, I should have been using it from the start. Alright, I see you. Let me wait. I think... Okay, yeah, let's go around this. I don't think they'll respawn that fast. Not. Oh. Sure. I don't know how I did that. Let me get these first. Oh, just some coins and that. Okay, yeah. I did definitely lose a bit. Ooh. I think I already have that. What is this? What is that sound? Something is sounding off. Nobody. I wonder if stop. You use the voice to stop your enemy from. Interesting. Oh, I see. Oh shit. Fuck. While I was in the... Don't have a strong... Oof. The heck was that? I need to get the upgraded versions of those. I think I already did this one. Is there anything over here? Keep hearing stuff that I don't want to hear. I'm getting vertigo too. Oof, God, it's bad. Jesus. What's up, Sight? I mean, Elite. Oh my God, I almost... Yeah, the game is good. It does get better. It does get better. I think that's it for this area. I wonder how long does it take to respawn all these.
Someone here.
Oh my God, that landed right by me. It's people in it. I don't think you can play this game solo unless the server is empty. I think I already, yeah. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so where is the... There should be another place with... Okay, what is this Intel stuff? Complex machinery. Okay, there was another place. So yeah, there is another place I can go to. Oh my god. It's a big shit.
Shields on!
I like the melee combat. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but it's okay. Okay, so obtained.
Sector weather alert.
Oh
Large
shit!
sandstorm is approaching.
I am sheltered though, so that should be okay. Should be okay. There's a couple of ways for me to go. Oh.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Jesus. Can't see anything. Do I go down or... do I keep going up? Okay. Or am I at the top? I might have already gotten all this stuff here. But it's only like a couple of stuff though. But I don't see another pathway. Might... And there is this. There's a thing over there. Nice. That is not what I meant to press. Jesus. That might be it. Oh. No wonder there was like a pathway. How the hell do I get? Okay, so I got that. I guess that's it. Can get whatever this intel is. Which is this way.
Identify yourself.
Oh well. It's crazy.
Weapon empty.
Yeah, I'm running out of space. Where's this intel thing though? I am on it, right? Yeah. And it should... yeah, it says... interesting. Oh. Oh, I got complex machinery too. Interesting. Oh. Nice. Another one. I want to get the ornithopter. That's what I wanted to get. For that, I need to go over here. So I will go back to my camp. I keep forgetting about the radio. Oops. What the shit?
Welcome, noble listeners of House Atreides, to another poignant episode of Through Their Eyes. Today, we bring you the story of Sergeant Creel, a decorated member of the 2nd Deep Desert Expeditionary Force who has faced the horrors of war firsthand. As we delve into his experiences, we honor the bravery and sacrifices of our troops.
Sergeant Creel, thank you for joining us today. Can you start by telling us about your involvement in the operation at Dejum Wadi?
Of course, we're operational in the deep desert, so when scouting came back with reports of a Hark emplacement at Dejum Wadi, well, that was a serious provocation.
What happened at Dejum Wadi?
Like I said, we own the deep desert, so when word got back to us of a Harkonnen bastion being raised, our commanders knew what to do. 7 different cohorts, including the 5th Mesa Infantry and Gurney Zone, were simultaneously deployed in a coordinated attack. The whole operation was brutal. The Hark defenders much more vicious than we were used to.
And yet, you and your fellow soldiers managed to execute the mission with surgical precision. Can you share a specific moment from that operation that stands out in your memory?
Well, there was this one moment, I guess. The Hark Bastion was still only half built, and we'd taken out a group of engineers, but we were spotted by a fortified lasgun position from the finished part of the bastion and pinned down. They were really tearing us apart. But somehow, we managed to get behind them through the half-built works. I remember crawling through the blood-stained sand and rubble. The smell of death and fried ozone thick on the air. When we finally took out that position, at least, it felt like a small victory in this ceaseless ocean of despair.
Your bravery is truly inspiring. As the operation continued, what kept you and your fellow soldiers going?
Duty, honor, the things they drill into you from day one. The example set by the fearless men of Gurney's Own. But honestly, in the end, it's all about the man next to you.
This
you
is a
fight
Mark
for.
1, this is a
Keep him
Mark
alive.
2.
It wasn't about grand ideals anymore. It was about survival.
House Atreides prides itself on its moral high ground and honorable conduct. How did the principles of Canley and the Great Convention hold up under the extreme conditions of battle?
Canley? That's for fancy folks with sashes and pressed uniforms. For us, the reality of war, it changes people. These missions, you do things that you never thought you would. I remember one night, after we took out a Hark listening station, seeing my comrades picking through the carnage off of Harkonnen survivors. They seemed different somehow. As if the brutality of the war had drained all humanity out of them. I even remember...
Sergeant Creel, it's clear that the emotional toll is heavy. Perhaps we can focus more on the moments of camaraderie and hope that you experienced during these dark times.
The what? Well, yeah, I mean, there are moments, sure, but... like between missions, people share stories, laugh about the little things. Anything to keep the darkness at bay. But those moments are fleeting. The reality of what we have to do is always there.
I need more
Lurking in
particle
the background.
capacitors.
And during the shield wall operation, what was the state of your unit at that point?
It
More
was
particles.
pretty chaotic. At that point, we were exhausted, barely holding on. More than half the unit was replacements by then. Young, inexperienced kids, really. Just hanging on by the skin of their teeth. And the Harkonnens had good intel. They somehow knew about most of our operations beforehand. I lost more friends in those days than I can count. I mean, we were just trying to stay alive, you know? Mission by mission, but... really... what was the point of it all?
Sergeant Creel, I'm sure at least you find some solace in knowing that your courage and sacrifice will never be forgotten. Can you share with us the impact your involvement in these operations has had on you personally?
I mostly just remember the faces, the screams, the loss. I mean, I try to recall the good we did, the successes and the victories, but It's hard. So damn hard.
Your service and dedication to House Atreides are deeply appreciated. We thank you for sharing your story with us.
Yeah, thank you. I just hope it was worth it.
And that concludes our interview with Sergeant Creel. His story is a stark reminder of the sacrifices made by our brave special forces. Let us honor their sacrifices and strive for a future where this can finally end and the Harkonnens are eradicated from all of Arrakis.
You have listened to another episode of Through Their Eyes, first-hand accounts from the front lines, presented by your host, Redondo Monroe.
Oh, I need armor. Oh my god, I need particle capacitors. Fuck. Just more stuff? Okay. The other thing I need to figure out is how to the Emperor's Wings. How to use these? I would probably use this. Yeah, so how do I make this? I think those are the only ones. And that. I only have very little of those.
In twilight's glow where shadows meet, a warrior stands.
Do I need to put it here?
His sword, once bright, now dulled with strife, reflects the toll of countless lives. Oh, fate, you've carved this path of pain, through
Why
desert
doesn't it
vast,
show?
through blood and rain. Yet honor binds my heart tonight. For House Atreides, I still fight. Remember those who fell in fields, whose courage were their only shields. Their names engraved in stars above, their deeds the legacy of love.
Oh, I
In
don't
silence,
have
now I take my leave. For
dust.
battles end, and souls must grieve. But know this truth, my comrades dear.
I thought
In
I
every
had.
heart we still stand near. Oh,
Oh no, I
house
do
of
have
just
it.
and noble name, we've lit the stars with honor's flame.
The
And though my
fuck?
journey's end is near, House Atreides, shed no tear. For in the halls where heroes rest, where valor shines, where hearts are blessed, we'll meet again in timeless peace, where all our pains and trials cease. In twilight's
Oh.
glow where shadows meet, a warrior stands on weary feet. His sword, once bright, now dulled with strife, reflects the toll of countless lives. Oh, fate, you've carved this path of pain, through deserts vast, through blood and rain. Yet honor binds my heart tonight. For House Atreides, I still fight. Remember those who fell in fields, whose courage were their only shields. Their names
Oh my
engraved
god,
in
the
stars
armor
above,
value
their
shot up
deeds
like
the legacy
crazy.
of love. In silence, now I take my leave. For battles end, and souls must grieve. But know this truth, my comrades dear, in every heart we still stand near. O house of just and noble name,
Let's
we've
see.
lit the stars with honor's flame. And though my journey's end is near, House Atreides, shed no tear. For in the halls where heroes rest, where valor shines, where hearts are blessed, we'll meet again in timeless peace, where all our pains and trials cease. Powerful words that remind us of the courage and resolve that lives in every Atreides heart.
Okay, I need to go over here.
The heart of Rendavo. Rendavo's father was a sergeant, old and bent and grey. He served the Duke in '88, back in a bygone day. He lived out in the desert and scraped his meager fare, with children 9 around him and Ren, the youngest there. The older siblings learnt some sense, but Ren was left without. He was tall, but short on wisdom, and grew up broad and stout. Pious, cheerful, willing, yet he seldom did things right. "What will become of you, poor boy?" his father asked each night, and finally then answered, "A soldier, sword in hand. If all else fails, at least I can still die for Duke and land." Ren packed his bags and went to join the brave Atreides troop. Strong and fit, and healthy too, he was welcomed in the group. But when he had to master drills and learn the skills of war, the sergeant screamed and laughed and screamed still more. For when ordered to turn left, Ren would quickly turn to right, and told to shoulder arms instead, he charged with all his might.
The fudge.
Rendavo's drills and troubles became a well-known tale. Even famous Duncan, Idaho, would smile at his travail. And when at last Ren's unit was ordered off to war, the officers debated, was he suited for that chore? But Ren just let them argue. He stood there, broad and straight. "If with the others I can't go, I'll go alone. Just wait." He took his sword and backpack and marched out with the rest. At camp he was their servant, fulfilling each request. But when the battles raged, he was ordered to stand back. He didn't understand when to take cover or attack. Duncan, Idaho was on the run, Harkonnens in his tracks. He passed Rendavo's unit, shouting, "Boys, you watch our backs. Don't let the devils through the gorge, or all of us are lost." Guard it until we regroup. Keep it safe at any cost. A small detachment, made up but of barely 20 men, got there in time to make their stand. Along with them came Ren. The Harkonnen fell on them hard, their lasguns raining death. And 7 brave Atreides men gave up their costly breath. The same disastrous fate would soon befall all those who'd stay. So when ordered to retreat, they all retreated straight away. All but one, who stayed to fight and charged the foes instead. Ren couldn't get the notion of flight through his stubborn head. He just stood there, broad and strong, and ready now to teach a lesson to each Harkonnen who came within his reach. At the choke point in the gully, they all each took a turn, but without lasgun cover. One by one, were forced to learn. They charged at Ren, but each who came was fought and bested all the same. None could beat him at this game, for Atreides' honor, house, and name. Duncan Idaho had rallied all the troops that still were hale. He shouted, "Hold out, my brave lad, we're coming, do not fail." He told all who would hear it, watch a true Atreides fight. Hurry, boys, come to his aid, he has saved us all tonight. Against that fearsome counter-strike, no Harkonnen could hold. They faltered, failed, and turned their back, a rare sight to behold. Their faces pale, their weapons dropped behind them as they ran. And Duncan looked around and asked, "Where is that fearless man? He who held the gully until we could all return, that hero of the desert. His name I must needs learn." "He has fallen," said the sergeant, his head bowed down in shame. "He lies there dead upon the sand. Rendavo was his name." "I remember him," said Idaho, "of Ren who'd seemed to rest, but for the blood that stained the shirt across his mighty chest. That lasgun knew just where to strike, as plainly you can see," said Idaho to those around. Yes, it knew more than we. From the brow, it was weak and poor, that much.
What's up, Hellcast?
But found instead what better was
Yeah.
forever true. The word spread quick among all those who had survived the fight. And every soldier did agree Duncan Idaho was right. Rendavo was no thinker. His mind slow, truth be told. His head, they said, was thick as wood, but his heart was made of gold.
It's fun. I don't think I'm like too far into the game. I'm like early mid game. But I'm having fun. I think it's oh shit. It's oh, she was. It's yeah, Duncan, Idaho. But it's one of the few survival games that's kind of really compelled me to play. And the survival aspects aren't even that hard to keep up. There's a good story in it too, so and it's in the Dune universe. So all those things kind of combine into a fun game, I would say. Oh yeah, I would say Remnant has better gunplay than this game, but it's still fun. All the abilities and all the weapons, and the melee is fun too. Sometimes you can get, if there's a lot of enemies, you can get kind of overwhelmed and just they will like dogpile on you. But yeah, everything's pretty cool. Yeah, I finished 1, played 2. I think I got to like the halfway point, but something happened that stopped me from finishing it. And yeah, I need to go back and finish that game. And all the advancements kind of make sense. They teach you how what each one of them do, and like you go from level 1 to all the other levels pretty steadily. That's fun too. Whereas some survival games just doesn't even do that, so.
Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to the Wasteland.
Yeah, Remnant 2 was awesome.
I'm your Badland Scout, Sally O'Gary, back with another wild adventure. After that scary encounter with the Masquerade, we got our hands on that super mysterious map. Dad was all over it, trying to figure out where it led. Normally, he would take it over to his Mentat friend at the Seleucid Bowl. I used to think Master Chim was scary when I was little. The way he got that faraway look in his eye when he did his computing. Master Chim would have taken one look, and before you got a word out, he'd have done a sector-by-sector comparison of the map with known topography. But in this case, Dad didn't want anyone knowing the secrets of the map before he did.
I'll figure it out myself.
Mom said he was being a paranoid old fool, but what should have taken 30 seconds took 2 days. And don't you know it, 2 days later, we found ourselves piling into Clovis, our 68th Homeland Master, and set a course for the Haga Basin.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
Once we were underway, Dad unfolded the map and pointed to a marking that looked like an angry beetle.
This is our destination, kids. Remember that old Empire facility we found a few weeks back? It was a maintenance facility. You know, a bunch of tool pushers they kept around to fix stuff for the eggheads.
Oh, nice.
The scientists can tell you how much a pound of worm shit weighs, but put them all together.
Yeah, the NVIDIA drivers lately has not been very good. It's a lot of bugs.
Some of the other testing stations by number and field of study. Testing Station 29 studied plants, while 36 studied weather. Station 91, though, they studied bugs. Just like this ugly little sucker we're headed towards.
Boy, was that journey rough. Mom said it was a bad time of year to be traveling, and the sandstorms were relentless. Visibility was almost nothing, and sometimes my little brother Koda and I had to get out and walk ahead of Clovis to make sure we didn't drive off a cliff. Eventually, we arrived at the sector indicated on the map, and we hid Clovis away, where she would be safe.
And like the shield aspect with the melee is fun too.
I took the point and went ahead of our group. I won't lie, every step of that mission was a chafing nightmare.
Oh fuck.
I made the harebrained decision to break in.
Jesus.
Still suit that didn't fit right. I was in rare form and fit for time when we finally came upon the map.
My brother just got a new PC with AMD
We'd
cards.
been to enough of these
Yeah.
stations to know one when we saw it. The oversized doors
My
were
card
slightly
is
open.
doing okay right now.
Only see darkness.
I don't know if I'll upgrade next year or I might save up for a whole new PC
Of course, that's
because my PC is from 2020, but
I knew it!
Keep it down, Finn.
I know.
Um,
You said I was a fool. You said I'd lead us into an ambush.
oh, I gotcha.
Ignore your petulant mother, kids. We go in wedge formation. After me.
But I feel like,
With ease, but quickly found our way blocked by a massive pit of darkness. After we
I feel like I might wait until,
we found a narrow
because they announced Cyberpunk 2 might be in 5 years.
chafing as we descended into the
So I might wait until that to get a whole new PC.
The lonely, oppressive atmosphere that long abandoned places had in common. But the spell was quickly broken when a Harkonnen fire team floated on the center of the shadow.
Yeah, I think VRAM wise you're kind of running out on modern games.
Oblivious troopers floated
I have the 3080 and at the 10 gig card, my card is getting up there. It's still fine on like medium settings and DLSS.
And why is it you don't want that?
But yeah, if I didn't have DLSS, I would have gotten a new card.
Damn it, Finn.
Like this game without DLSS is not gonna run smooth.
Can it be both?
I'm getting like 60 to 70 FPS in like the outside areas.
This place is huge.
Oh shit, I missed this.
Far. I say we go on high alert and check it out.
We couldn't risk getting caught, so we stuck to the shadows and moved as quietly as we could. Mom was right. This place was huge, with tunnels going off in every direction. We saw rooms full of weird machinery and old
Yeah, some games want
before. But oddly,
more than 10 gigs for sure.
kind.
There were never any bugs, Sally. I think the symbol on the map indicates Harkonnens, not bugs.
Well, their helmets are kind of bug-shaped when you look at them.
That's when we heard footsteps and ducked into a side room just in time.
Have I been here?
We saw a group of Harkonnen troopers march past. We didn't know how many there were in total, but any kind of combat would have brought the whole base down on us. My heart was pounding so hard, I was sure they'd hear
How do I
it.
still not have access to here?
The spirit of adventure had left us, and we resolved to get out of there as fast
Did I
as we
not
could.
get a...
Koda and I really wanted to kill us a Harkonnen, but Mom told us it wasn't our time yet. We'd get our chance one day. But boy was she wrong, as we came face to face with the Harkonnen captain at the top of the ramp. Our daggers were already in hand, as I went high and Koda went low. Eyes and thighs, we called it, as we practiced the move so many times. And that's how we killed our first Harkonnen. Koda took an ear for
I agree. Cards these days are not as exciting as before.
Once we made it back to Clovis,
And Nvidia is probably gonna go down the route of chasing AI
after we got back
because they're getting way more money that way. So I don't know what's gonna happen with their gaming division. So AMD might need to pick up the... what the shit? Pick up the slack.
That particular base had troubled them for a while. Last we heard, Gurney Halleck was on his way there with a heavy assault team. With that said, Atreides days are back at O'Gary's and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have to have
Discounts across
realistic
the board. Serve the
graphics.
Duke and can prove it. Come
Doom
play
2016 looks good.
Grand Suk and Arakeen.
I'm playing through Resident Evil 5 with Blue right now, co-op mode, and that game looks good too.
We'll get it.
thanks, Dad.
Um,
Next time, this is your faithful Badland Scout, Sally O'Gary, signing off and reminding you to
but the thing is,
and come back next time for another episode of the Wastelander Chronicles.
wait, why can't I go here anymore? I am confused. But the thing is, with game engines being more demanding, with games adding more detail, like this game, it feels like it should run fine on my system, but graphically it's not that, I mean, it is beautiful, it's not that realistic. Like, it looks, some of these stuff looks simple enough that it should. Doesn't look like that it needs. Like a 5080 to run, but I think with all the technology, all the new updates to game engines, all the new details, like the tiny details that add, all the texture. I think textures is the most important thing. Like these textures look good. Even like my guy with the fabric and stuff. So I think that's why you need a lot more VRAM these days. It doesn't seem that demanding, but it is demanding. And yeah, I agree, like, I played Monster Hunter Wilds,
We've got it all for you today.
and I think I had to put like textures to medium or something, and then DLSS to crank that up to play at playable frame rate. So
for your listening pleasure. You're listening to Vox Atreides, the voice of the Duke.
like when I go out here, I get like 60 to 70 FPS. Did I finish this? I don't even know. While I'm here, let me get these. I should probably, that's fine. Is it? Yeah, I don't even think I might even get it. The game looks good, but it looks so demanding. I might wait until like people play it on their systems to see how it runs. And I saw that on the recommended, they're actually recommending my card. The 12 gig version, not the one I have. And yeah, that sucks. That means it's probably like 1080p 60 that wants that recommended, which, Jesus. Okay, I don't know why I'm going in there again. It is probably over there. Isn't it? Yeah, I want to get it too. It's always fun playing co-op on Borderlands. And this one actually looks like a really upgraded Borderlands game.
In this troubled age, when darkness stalks the land and corruption threatens to extinguish the last light of hope, a lone warrior roams the cosmos. A wanderer with no allegiance to any but truth and justice. He stands as a beacon in the darkness. He stands for those who cannot stand for themselves. He is the last man standing. He is the swordsman. Episode 2732, The Slave Lord of Amaranth.
God damn.
Showdown on the plains of Jericho with the renegade Hirons.
Alright, let me go back and put all these stuff.
Passage to the Delta Amaranth system in the far reaches of the Trinary Cluster.
Are you sure you wish to disembark here, of all places, swordsman? Amarin,
How guys, do you think
love little import.
the stream looks okay,
Highliner is due to pass this
quality-wise?
sometime.
I am sure, Guildsman. I will find my way.
Very well. A Chome resupply freighter leaves within the hour. I have arranged your conveyance to the surface. Fare thee well, swordsman.
But if you are gonna buy a card, which card are you gonna get?
Oh, there, boy. You run as if the hounds of Hades are at your heels.
Please, Lord, kill me. I beg of thee. Slay me where I stand. I cannot go back to Lord Varric.
Lord Varric. This is not a name known to me. What house governs this world, boy?
For many thousands of years, this stewardship of Amaranth III fell to a house minor with allegiances to the great house Waku.
Waku is no more. Their systems were purged in the Third Colsack War. Their holdings forfeit to the Spacing Guild.
As you say, Sirrah.
The boy speaks the truth, Lord. It's been 6 or so centuries now.
And the Guild has not assumed control? This world must be in a ledger somewhere.
Well, the Highliner comes like clockwork. But we get supplied, and then they're gone again. To wherever Highliners go. We just figure they forgot about us.
Then who is this Lord Varric?
Born a slave like his father before him. The Varrics took control when it became clear we were forgotten.
A Mala, claiming lordship over other Mala.
We must go, Sirrah. If Lord Varric's men find you, I don't know what they'll do.
Take me to the slave called Varric. Justice will be served.
Who dares enter my hall unbidden?
I dare, Mala. You claim authority that is not your own. For that, I claim your life.
Oh, you? What is your name, stranger? I would know what to mark upon your grave.
I am the swordsman. Your false reign is over, Varric.
Guards, don't just stand there. Get him! Lord Varric, the stranger fights like the swordmasters of legend. Impossible! The swordmasters were destroyed. The remnants scattered. 6 to 1, he is outnumbered, and still, our men cannot strike him. Fool! They do not have to strike him. They only have to maneuver him onto that trap door. Goodbye, swordsman!
Save your breath, stranger. You took a brutal beating on the way down. Most do not survive the fall, as the bones in this dungeon attest. Dungeon. Below Lord Varric's audience chamber. I am Rodrigo. He is no lord. Not in any legitimate sense. I'm not sure that's a distinction many here would appreciate. What else is a lord if not a title claimed by force? A lordship is an investiture governed by the Heritage Council in Section 437 through 441 of the Great Convention. It's a covenant, as old as the Imperium itself. But tell me then, stranger, the ones who established your government, how is it they claimed their power, if not by force? How is it they are legitimate and the pig Varric is not? You tire me, old man.
Oh.
Well, at least we agree that Varric is a pig. Rest now, stranger. You'll need your strength for what is ahead.
Damn it, I oiled that hinge. Can he walk?
Can you walk, stranger? Our last true governor had the unshakable fear that the people would rise against him and throw him down here. I helped to build this secret exit to ease his paranoia. Did it? Yes. Until House Waco fell. Then the people turned on him and threw him down here. But he escaped through a secret exit. No. He landed badly and died soon after. But we will escape from his secret exit. This is my daughter, Gina. She will lead us to safety. What about Varric?
As far as Varric is concerned, you're already dead or dying. No one has ever come back from this place. Easy now, swordsman. I've tended to your wounds.
Thank you, both.
My father was a draftsman in the Imperial Engineering Guild.
Let me
and helped to build
see.
this humble colony.
Armor in 3 isn't much, stranger, but we are self-sustaining. And the Guild will remember us one day. We were doing just fine until Varric's grandfather took over.
Lord Varric is just the latest in a long line of assholes.
We have seen too many good men fall trying to stand against him. There are enough of you. Why not fight back together?
The fear of death, I suppose. The land here is harsh. The work grueling. Without our men, our families would starve.
Fear is a powerful chain, stranger. A chain we will break together. Send word to the villagers. It's time to end this. Colonists, you've lived in fear of Varric's rule for too long. He is a vile pretender, and order must be restored.
But how can we do this, stranger? We are not an army.
Remember yourselves. You are Imperial peons, with all the rights and protections that station implies.
But who will stand for us? We've been waiting on the Spacing Guild for over 300 years.
I will stand for you, and you will stand for yourselves.
I need steel.
But how?
I will train you, after I have forged a new sword.
Ooh.
It's time. Today we break the chains of bondage. Today.
Oh, do I
we
need...
fight.
Yeah, I need a weapons
We've gone over
fabricator
the
for
plan.
those.
When next we meet, it will be over the body of the
Stakings.
dead slave
What?
called Varric.
Oh.
So then I told the farmer, if you
And
cannot
a
pay your proper
shield.
tribute, perhaps your comely
I
young
need
daughter
this.
can pay it for you.
Slave Lord Varric, your false reign ends now.
You? But how? Guards, get him!
He has rallied all the peasants against us!
They fight like demons. The stranger must have trained them.
Face me, Varric.
I will take care of this
I need
stranger
survival
myself.
fabricator. Okay.
The tyrant has fallen. You have
That's
won your
hilarious.
freedom.
But
Ah, shit, now I unlocked the bug.
Your father fought
I
bravely,
need the
Gina.
buggy. It's
His
15 and I only have...
was
Fuck.
not in vain.
thank you, swordsman. You've saved us, but I've lost my father in the bargain.
His spirit lives on in the freedom you now share. Freedom to serve your proper masters, the Spacing Guild, who will undoubtedly return soon to claim you all.
But what do we do until then?
Weapons fabricator.
Hunger and disunity may come, but you must remain steadfast
And to
in
make
your
this, I
duties, and the
need
honor of that will sustain you.
a vehicle fabricator, so
A
I need
righteous
that.
heart is never
I need to
truly
get
empty.
this.
You're right, swordsman. Is there any way we can repay you?
Sitting
Ah,
is
shit.
payment enough. And now, I must move on.
Damn.
Never forget you, swordsman. Swordsman? Where did he go?
And so, the swordsman leaves another world better than he found it. Join us next time for another chapter in the saga of the Swordsman.
I might need to make this because that helmet was insane. The helmet I'm wearing right now, so Fuck, I need spice infused dust. Where do I get iron from? Okay, that's my next thing I need to do.
The warriors farewell. In twilight's glow, where shadows meet, a warrior stands on weary feet. His sword, once bright, now dulled with strife, reflects the toll of countless lives. Oh, fate, you've carved this path of pain through deserts vast, through blood and rain. Yet honor binds my heart tonight.
So
For House Atreides, I still fight. Remember those who fell in fields whose courage were their only shields. Their names engraved in stars above. Their deeds, the legacy of love. In silence now, I take my leave. For battles end and souls must grieve. But know this truth,
hello.
my comrades dear. In every heart, we still stand near. Oh, house of just and noble name, we've lit the stars with honor's flame. And though my journey's end is near, House Atreides, shed no tear. For in the halls where heroes rest, where valor shines, where hearts are blessed, we'll meet again
So
in timeless peace, where all our pains and trials cease.
actually need to get like 2 of them. Okay, I need to go there. I'll do that. Which is this way. Actually, there we go. Is it over? Oh, Jesus. I don't think I can... Heavy darts? Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. Fuck. Is this considered an advanced weapon? Maybe not. I need salvage. Ow. I guess with this help I can. Oh my god. Probably not.
Another altar destroyed by the Emperor's zealous dogs. So much wasted in the pursuit of this pogrom. So much lost. This altar seemed to depict Fremen being separated from their families. Enslaved? I could only decipher a few words. Slave cribs, Hajj, and oddly enough, the name of a planet. Bela Tigise.
You're listening to Harvester Radio, home of the Daily Motivational, with Master Inspirator Jovian Huss.
This is your Master Inspirator with the Daily Motivational. Today we must work hard, in silence, and let productivity be our cry.
Okay. What I thought?
Shield
on. Angepace. Where does this spawn me at? Let me get my stuff and I'll take a break after this. Or not.
She's trying to deflect suspicion
thank
from
God.
herself.
You know what? That's exactly what I thought too. But then she played me this.
I'm glad we've had these moments together, Lena.
Me too, Jarek. I don't think I could survive another day in this barren wasteland without you.
Huh? Someone's
What
here.
a bitch. Who goes around recording the conversations of their crewmates?
She was keeping tabs on Thorne, documenting his lack of leadership skills.
Oh, she wouldn't shut up about that. I should have just transferred her to another rotation.
Tell me about you and Thorne.
All right. We were involved. But we were happy. I had no reason to harm him.
If you had nothing to hide, why keep it a secret?
Because it's personal. It had nothing to do with his death.
Did anyone else know about your relationship?
No, we kept it private. It was nobody's
Ow.
business. Tessa has always had it out for Thorne. She's just trying to stir up trouble.
Tell me about Jeb.
Not about him.
His alibi is weak. As is his assertion that he received Thorne's secret messages, but had no interest or capacity to decode them.
He had the capacity, if he wanted to. We both had the same signals training.
Does that mean you could decode the message too?
Yes, I could.
Then tell me, what did the secret messages say?
Stay tuned for our next exciting episode, where secrets unravel and the truth comes to light on Death on the Titan.
Require assistance!
This is your Master Inspirator with the Daily Motivational. Today, we must remember, difficult doesn't mean impossible. It simply means we must work harder.
Let us go back.
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today we must remember, no matter how hard we work, someone else is working harder.
The Combined Hornet
The
Community
heck?
Theater presents an Arakin Playhouse
Is that a bell?
production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and Leisure Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights and return with us to those fateful days before catastrophe came calling. It's part 3 of 5 Days at Carthage.
The Imperial Scenarist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records and testimonies of those who survived the Carthage incident. The following dramatization represents the official truth, as judged and signed by the Imperial Chamber Court and Audit Council.
Jesus.
So let us journey then to the burning sands of Arrakis, a desert planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe. The year is 10-1-94, and the war of assassins between House Atreides and their ancient enemy House Harkonnen is well underway. We join our story alongside a capacity crowd at the Great Carthage Amphitheater. As the Battle of Windsec is reenacted for the enthusiastic crowd, anticipation continues to build for the main event. The history-making return of the legendary gladiator, Argus Fear.
Heavy darts needs
Do you
more
hear them, Argus? All of that for you.
Do not overfill my ears with honey, old dog. I hear the crowd well enough. I also hear the sound and fury of Laskan fire.
The Battle of Windsec, I believe. You know how the Harkonnen love their reenactments.
Bah! Never heard of any bloody Windsec.
A local engagement of some import. The exact details elude me, but I gather it didn't end well for the Harkonnens.
Why celebrate it then?
together.
I'm told there is some disagreement on the specifics of how the battle concluded, and who, in fact, was responsible for the rather costly destruction of...
If that's the case, I'm gonna research.
The Harkonnens, no doubt.
I believe
I need steel ingots.
Otherwise.
He would, wouldn't he? Where is my damned spice? The skin on my legs feel as if it's both swelling and tightening at the same time. The pressure's building. Oh,
Where's my damned spice?
Where the heck do I get carbon ore?
There he is. Control yourself, Argus. And do keep in mind we are here at their sufferance.
Now, enough of your prattling, Page. You're beginning to sound like my sixth wife. Damn her eyes.
Jesus.
Oh, hello. You're not Vestari?
No, Vestari had to attend a pressing matter. I am here in his stead.
What could be more pressing than my bloody spice? My legs feel as if they're about to burst and shower them
I need
with
steel ingots.
I have your
Steel.
spice. As requested, a 7% solution of melange, elaka oil, and carana brandy.
Did you mix it yourself?
Who the devil cares? Give it here! Now, Pollux. Go easy on the lad. I'm in no rush to be anywhere, and I wish to enjoy a nice day in the country.
He'll sleep for a while now. The battle is still hours away. I know it looks bad. We're mostly retired these days, but when the Baron calls, Argus can never refuse. I'm afraid his vanity wouldn't allow it.
I grew up listening to Argus Fear on the Communinet. My father said he was the greatest gladiator in the known universe.
Unfortunately, maintaining a reputation as the greatest gladiator in the known universe comes at heavy cost. By now, Argus has had every major organ slashed, crushed, or punctured.
Okay.
Every bone broken multiple times. He's had so many parts rebuilt, replaced, or regrown completely over the years, the Beni Tlilaks will no longer guarantee their work. They say he shouldn't even be alive.
I had no idea.
No one does. As I said before, his vanity would never allow it. Still, the chronic
I
pain
think these are
he endures on a
all
daily basis would drive most men to
iron,
self-annihilation.
granite,
But
copper.
Argus Fear will never willingly die.
So,
His vanity would never allow it.
And with that, the Battle of Winsack is litigated once again. The crowd making plain
Need to
their
go over
love
here.
for the Baron's men, in spite of the long shadow cast by the outcome of that very battle.
Everyone knows the Atreides were responsible for Winsack. That much has never been in doubt. House Harkonnen was punished because your thick-headed cousin Glossu destroyed the Moonfish.
I'll take a break here though. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Ridiculous. What could fish